Well, this past Sunday, some strong winds picked up in the metro area. We might see it again today. You know, for a lot of people, it instantly reminded us of those strong winds that created Oregon's historic wildfires.
Online victims of those fires report that the winds have really caused them to have anxiety or even post-traumatic stress disorder. Well, joining us live to talk more about that is Allison Musillami, a therapist with Marion County Adult Behavioral Health. Thanks for joining us, Allison.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, so this is probably something that, if people were living outside of those fires, they probably haven't thought about, but I could see this being a real thing for those fire victims. So how has the response, I guess, first off, been from residents who were affected by wildfires and, maybe seen some of the recent weather reports about the wind?
Well, I mean, when I was at the county fairgrounds, it was amazing to see people come together in such a community in such a way that was really supportive of each other. You know, some of us are dealing with unimaginable stresses. I mean, not only the wildfires, but also the global pandemic, social unrest. I mean, the things to be aware of are practicing that good self-care that we talk about a lot. And then secondly, knowing when to seek professional advice. You know, good self-care might be as simple as telling yourself that, the trauma is over, the fire is over. If those windstorms come up and they are triggering you and you're fearful that something else is going to happen again, tell yourself that the fires are not there right now. You are safe, that the trauma is over. And then it's important to identify those triggers. Identify the triggers such as the lightning storms or a windstorm and know how to cope with those triggers at that time. And what I like to tell the people that I work with is use your Spidey senses, because those Spidey senses, such as, I mean, the senses are your smell, your touch, your sound, your taste, your sight. You know, my favorite one is touch. Find something that, find the ground that you're sitting on and touch the ground, feel the ground. What does that feel like right now? What is the sensation that's coming through? And, another part of good self-care is knowing what you have control over. And it's important to also recognize and acknowledge what has happened to you. Many people tend to minimize or deny stresses that are caused by natural disasters by focusing outside of themselves. But take a moment and really acknowledge what has occurred for yourself and your family, and practice that kind of kindness towards others. I mean, altruism is, when practiced, it can be incredibly healing.
Well, Allison, I think when you have these natural disasters happen, there is so much cleanup, so much after the fact. People are so quick to just say, yeah, we got to do what's next on the list, what's next, what needs to be done, and don't always stop to look at the impact it's had on their life. So I'm curious, what are some of the signs or maybe symptoms that someone should really be seeking out a mental health professional right now? We think of post-traumatic stress being something with war and not always something that happens in our own neighborhood.
Absolutely. And for the most part, a lot of our reactions are normal. Like you may be experiencing intense feelings, anxiety, feeling overwhelmed or difficulty focusing. Some people report concentration issues or having troubles with decision making. The important thing to know is that if your symptoms are lasting longer than 4 weeks without getting better, it's important to seek professional advice. That might include, your functioning at home might go down. You might be struggling at home or at work. You might have difficulty connecting with others or problems with your personal relationship. If these things are lasting longer than 4 weeks without getting better, it's important to seek some supports. And here in Marion County, we have our Marion County Health and Human Services Psychiatric Crisis Center that is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anybody is welcome to call in. We also are accepting welcome walk-in patients as well. So really, there's supports out there that you can access if you're questioning any of these the Psychiatric Crisis Center is there to support you, and we're there to help connect you to the services that you need and when you need it.
Oh, well, Allison Musillami, thank you so much for all of that information, for all those people in the Marion County area who have really been affected by these wildfires and are struggling right now. Thank you again.